Okay guys, so I am here, pretty excited about this, to meet a friend of mine who you guys also know. So I just called him to let him know that I was here. I guess he's gonna come and open up the gate. It's so beautiful here today in South Florida. I got the windows open. Hello, where are you? I don't know where to park. Maybe I need to call him again. I might have to call him. Maybe oh, hold on, it's opening. This woman's going in. Oh my gosh, I think I drive right in. It's so cool. Check this out. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a storage facility like this. This is so amazing. Oh my gosh. How cool is this? Very cool. There's Abraham. All right. Hey you guys, you're not gonna believe where I am. So I got a call from our friend. When I say our, you guys knew who I'm talking about. Abraham. He's always in the chat. And he has come to our meetups. And guess what he did? He bought a GameStop. He bought a GameStop. So I'm here getting some stuff. I'm gonna bring it to auction. He's gonna move this stuff quick. You guys are gonna love this stuff. Watch this. Abraham.
What's up?
What you got?
Tons of video game stuff.
Got some video game stuff? Just a few things? Just a few things? You guys, look at Abraham's truck. Woo! I love his truck. Is his truck not awesome? I love it. Okay, you guys know how I am with trucks. All right, so let's see. So, we've got boxes and boxes and cases and cases. I'm gonna make a deal with him and I'm gonna buy a lot of this stuff. Look at this. What is this stuff? I don't even know what half this stuff is. But guess what, you guys? It's all coming to auction. Let's see. What you got going on over there, Abraham? So we've got all that stuff. We've got all this stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. So let's see. All of these bags. Look at this. So Abraham's a reseller. He sells on Amazon and eBay. Look at all of this. Woo! That's awesome. Abraham, what did you say these were? They were like surprise.
They're mystery packs.
They're mystery packs. So you don't know what you get inside. You don't know what you get inside. So we're going to take that. We're going to take this Pokemon book. Now, are these, what is this now? Is this new or old?
Some new, some old.
Some new and some old. Yeah, so gosh, just the book alone is awesome. The Pokemon, the album is really cool. All right, that's gonna go in there. And got all these t-shirts. I have no idea who this is. This is Borderlanders 3. You guys know who that is? Borderlander 3. Anyways, whoever it is, some sort of, so there's a whole bunch of those that are going. And some Xbox shirts. And this whole case of these things. That's all coming. Bendy, whoever Bendy is. Let's see what Abraham's doing over here. What is all this stuff? Gaming. That's a gaming headset. Oops, I just emptied that one out. Sorry.
Charger?
I don't know. Oh, maybe this goes in there too, I think. Oh, and that probably does as well. That's a nice one. Pretty. Pre-owned. So everything. So the good thing about the GameStop stuff is that everything's pre-tested, right? They test everything. So all this stuff just works. Yeah, and I'm getting, this is a whole box full of video games that I'm going to be getting. He put together a box for me. And you guys, I'm going to show you his workspace. Check this out. Oh, he moved the shelf. Look at what he has in here for inventory. Are these Sony, all these players, do they need to be serviced or do they work?
No, they're all broken.
They all need to be serviced?
Yep.
And you're going to service them?
No. When I get 25 of them, I send them off to a company.
When he gets 25 of them, he sends them out to a company. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, just trying to move that shelf. Look at what he's got in here, you guys. Look at all this. These are the ones that you said they're just game codes in them.
Yeah, it's just DLC.
All these boxes are game codes.
No, they're all games except for the PS5.
This one here is a game code.
Fortnite are game codes. Fortnite.
Oh, but these are games.
Yep, those are all brand new.
Oh, and these are all different.
Yep. Some of them have quantity.
And they're all brand new.
Most of them, yes.
Holy cow. Oh yeah, these are not brand new. These are not wrapped. So, yeah, he's got all that. And all this. And all this. And this is where he photographs. And this must be where he must be getting ready to list some of his games. It's a cool little setup he has, isn't it? It's awesome. And some Winnie the Poohs. Some clothes. Look at all those Xbox. Guitar Hero guitars. If you guys see anything that you like or anything that you want, let me know and we can reach out to Abraham. And I'm sure he would be happy to sell it for you. What about that Wii U? Is that an empty box?
Yeah, the box is empty.
The box? It's just the box? Try to sneak over here. See what he's got. It's the first time I've ever been here. Oh, I've got one of those. I love those. Let's see. Traveler's Notebook. Notebook cover, 60 sheets. Those are pretty cool. He's got a whole stack of those. He's got all these boxes filled. No idea what's in these boxes. He probably has them all. Oh, I see. He's got numbers. So this must be all his eBay inventory. He's got some Vera Bradley in there. I can see. He's got a big bag of Legos. So this is all his, it's all his eBay inventory. Crocs. Whew. You're so organized. My mini storage is so just jam-packed. This is an awesome controller. So pretty. It's probably aftermarket, but it's really pretty. T-shirts, bags. Good grief. As I exit his label printer. All right, what do you guys think of this place? Did you put the track lighting up in here?
No.
You did?
No, it was already up when I was there.
This is like really more like an office space than it is a storage unit.
Well, it is rented as an office space.
It's rented as an
It used to be the
office?
old facilities office.
Oh, it was the old facility
Smart work that they built
office?
out.
All right, and we are off. We are off. We are off. Isn't this so cool, you guys? It's like an indoor drive up. Like, why would you even need this in Florida? Because it's so beautiful here all the time. I mean, I would imagine up north, something like this. Thank you. I think up north, something like this would be really convenient because, you know, of the rain and the snow and the cold, but not down here. This is such a beautiful facility. It is so cool. Okay, he said just to pull up and it's going to open, and it's opening. Very awesome. I like it. I like it for the security of it. Very, very cool. Okay, so we got the loot. All right, so I'm on my way home. I hope you guys like what I got. I'll be doing all kinds of GameStop. But the good thing about GameStop is everything is tested, which is really, really great. I was really happy with what I got, and Abraham was really happy on the deal that we made. And so I'll be able to bring all this stuff to you guys, and it's kind of sad, you know. He bought out a GameStop that went out of business. Now that's a chain, right, you guys? That's a big chain. GameStop is a big chain, and they closed their store at the Gardens Mall. The Gardens Mall is really beautiful. I'm going to take you there one day. I'm going to show you just how beautiful it is. It's a pretty high rent district, the Gardens Mall. I mean, it has stores like Louis Vuitton and like Tiffany's and really high-end, expensive, like boutique stores. I mean, you know, I hate to call them mall stores because not all malls have things like Tiffany's and, you know, Burberry and all those beautiful stores that are in there. But anyway, so GameStop was in there. They went out of business. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that it's very, very sad that so many businesses have failed. I feel very, very fortunate that I've got such a wonderful network of people that contact me, people like Jesse, you know, from Kelsey's Vintage, that are able to buy things. I mean, whether it's like a personal person, someone like a private person who may have a collection of things that they need to sell to try to make ends meet for the end of the month, or going in and buying an entire store. It's the sign of the times. It's really, really sad. It just kind of like bums me out. Like I'm happy that he scored and he got all that great stuff, and I'm happy that he contacted me, and I'm gonna have the opportunity I had the opportunity to buy the stuff, to be able to pass it on to you, who now you're gonna have the opportunity to make money on it. I mean, it's like a chain, it's like a food chain, which is really great. I mean, I'm very, very thankful for that, but I'm also really, really sad. Like yesterday, I noticed Steinmart went out of business in Palm Beach Gardens. Steinmart, I don't know if you guys have one in your state, but they're kind of like an upscale TJ Maxx or Marshalls type of store. They sell really, really beautiful brand name stuff. And I don't really shop often at all for myself, but if I do need to buy something like a special outfit or something, or to go somewhere, Steinmart was like my place to go. I loved it there, and they closed Steinmart, and so that to me is a sign of the times. Also, when a big chain like that, like GameStop or like Steinmart, goes out of business. I mean, I know that the government gave a lot of these businesses money to keep their businesses open and help with employees and checks and weekly payrolls and all of that. But you have to also remember that a lot of people are not shopping out like they used to. Most people shop online, my family included. I mean, the Amazon truck, we buy everything online. I mean, my husband still goes to Costco for food, but we've become people that shop online because we just would rather just have the stuff delivered than have to take the chance of going out and being exposed to COVID. So I think that a lot of people have now decided or are now buying online. So yay for us that sell online. It's wonderful because people are shopping online. They don't want to go out. And I think that people have become so comfortable with ordering things online that I don't know if people are going to go back to going into stores and shopping in stores. I went into Best Buys not too long ago because I needed to buy something for my phone. You guys, the shelves were empty. Like, the shelves were completely empty. There was nothing on the shelves. And I said to the guy, I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is like crazy that there's nothing on these shelves. And he said, well, you can go online and you can find it at bestbuys.com. And their store is empty. I'm like, oh my gosh. And the only reason why I didn't order it online right away was because I needed it. Ordered it online because I needed it right away. Does that make sense, what I just said? I would have ordered it online, but I needed it right away. So that's why I went to Best Buys. And they didn't have it anyways. The shelves were just completely empty. And I noticed that in a lot of department stores. That the shelves are grocery stores. I mean, I really don't go to department stores. I did go to Target with my daughter, like right around Christmas time, and they were pretty empty. But I don't know if that was because it was the holidays or they just didn't have a lot of inventory. I mean, right now, here in South Florida, it's definitely much busier than it has been because we have all the snowbirds that are down here. All the snowbirds that come down for the nice, beautiful South Florida weather. So it's definitely more crowded. So there's definitely more people. Are they out and about? Maybe. I'm not really out and about. Man, I'll tell you what, I am like, other than going out and picking up and sourcing for merchandise to bring to you guys for our selling events and auctions, I'm home like every single day. Like, sometimes I just will say to the kids, let's just go and drive across town and go get a cup of coffee because I'm like stuck home every single day working. I mean, it's not such a bad thing, but little diversity is nice for everybody. And yeah, T and I are like man, I'll tell you what, we're on 6 days a week now, either on my channel or Auctions for You. So if you haven't subscribed to T, you need to go subscribe over to her. Auctions, the number 4 and the letter U. Because her and I, we kind of ping pong. We do every other day except for Monday, and the times vary. Sometimes we go on at 5, sometimes we go on at 9, sometimes we go on at 8. So we never know when we're going to go on. We just go on when it works best for us. And I know that there's a lot of channels out there that are doing selling events and auctions. People stream on 2 devices, 3 devices. Some people will even stream on 3. I've had people tell me that they have one show playing on their TV, they have one on their iPad and one on their phone. And they're watching like 3 different selling events, 3 different auctions, 3 different shows. And that's the way it is now. It's the sign of the times. It's kind of cool that it's like that, but it is. And there's a lot of different channels that you can go to and get product to sell in your eBay stores and Mercari stores, and big shout out to Bolo Buddies. Don't forget about subscribing to Bolo Buddies, because like I was watching last night, man, I'll tell you what, there's so much to learn watching that show every week. Like things that you would normally never like consider even buying or looking at or even discarding. People bring their bolos and she pulls them up on her screen, and you're just like, holy cow, are you kidding me? Like that's worth that much money? It's so funny because my husband, who really doesn't take any interest in my business whatsoever, I got a whole bunch of stuff from the mini storage, and one of the things that I had was inside of a can of chock full of nuts coffee. And my husband, like of all people, he was like, that's a really cool can. It's like rusted, and just like I was getting ready to throw it away. He's like, you throwing that away? And I said, yeah, I'm thinking about throwing it away. And he's like, don't throw that away. He goes, they don't make those cans anymore for chock full of nuts coffee. He goes, I bet you that's a collectible can. I'm looking at him, I'm like, all of a sudden he like takes an interest in like what's a collectible can. And I stopped for a minute and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, you know what? It is a really awesome can. It's one of the big ones. It's a big one. And I was like, you know what? You're right. It is. I said, this is a really awesome. I didn't look it up, but I think I'll just build a can and sell it as a dibble can, like one of my dibble lots, and and see what happens, and see if maybe it is worth something to someone. Someone's always looking for something, right? Someone's looking for that can. I bet someone is definitely looking for that can. So, all right. Well, it is 2:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. I am just about home. I'm going to be getting some shipping done. We're going to be going live on T's channel tonight at 5 o'clock. I'm probably going to try to release this video when I get home and just put it out there as a little premiere, and maybe just chit chat with you guys while I'm working, just so that you guys can see some of the stuff that I've got coming. I mean, I don't need to bring this stuff tonight, but I want to bring some of it. So I kind of wanted to do a quick release, kind of like a preview. And shout out to Abraham. Thank you, Abraham. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for having me over and taking a look at your workspace. It's awesome, and I really appreciate it. You are helping me bring awesome things to auction. And Abraham, we'll see you in the chat. Everyone else, thanks for watching. We'll see you tonight, 5 o'clock on Auctions for You. Bye.